What's going on, YouTube? You're back with Shades, and we're going to continue our Let's Play of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Last time we left off, we got into the records room of the police station, and now we're looking at the DL6 case file. And now we're going to go for the suspect data. Got any data on the suspect in there? That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on, this is it. The man arrested as a suspect in DL6 was Yanni Yogi? He was a clerk in the court, apparently. So he must have been the third person in the elevator. Well, that had to have done it. But he was found innocent, thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond. Hammond, the victim in our case. Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived, so he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder? He may be closer than we think. The old man! The old man is Yogi! Oh my god! I'm calling it now. The old man is Yogi. I guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Nick, are we gonna take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get it out. You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? Cool. Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now all that's left is the trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. To be continued. Oh. Wow, if had I let this happen last part, it would have been fine. Whatever. Yeah, save. But seriously, I think Yogi is the old man. That's what I'm guessing right now. I could be wrong. I will allow myself to be wrong, but I'm making that assumption right now. December 27, 10 a.m., District Courtroom number 3. Oh god, Maya's here. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, apparently the prosecution's also ready. Who is the judge here, anyway? Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Very well, no opening statement, so. Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Right, of course. A prediction. Today's trial will end in 3 minutes from now. Order! Order! Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now? Bah! You must question everything. You'll be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now. Right. Come a witness, my decisive witness to the stand. It's that mysterious boat shop owner. Witness, state your profession. I'm the proprietor of the restaurant Wet Noodle at Gourd Lake. I also read boats. The night of the incident, you were at the boat rental shop, correct? Yup, I was. Please testify. Wait a second. We still haven't heard who this old guy is. Let's raise an objection. Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Because I did not ask you, Mr. Wright. Bah. I predict this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Yeah, right. The witness will state his name. I'm not really sure, What do you mean? My memory. Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo cannot recall his own name. He cannot recall, you say? Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify. Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we, witness? Yeah. Yogi was described in the DL6 file as, because of his brain trauma from lack of oxygen, he lost memory. So, I think that's him. I could be wrong. I will let it be. If I'm wrong, let me be wrong. But if I'm right, on the record, I predicted it. I keep looking at myself in the camera, I'm sorry. my face in the view. It's because like I'm like humans are instinctively like drawn to other human faces. So like I'm gonna try my hardest to look straight at the camera. I'm very sorry. None of the murder. It was on the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yep. I was in the restaurant where I read Butz as usual. Then I heard a bang. Yup. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination. There is nothing to question in my witness's testimony. Ergo, there's no need for cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3-minute are up. Judge, your verdict now. That's illegal. Yes, Mr. Wright. Cross-examine, of course. What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well, you may begin. Rah! Whoa, what the fuck? Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma? 3 minutes just passed. I see. Well then, let's take our time. You may cross-examine our witness. Fuck you, Von Karma. Just after midnight, you say? Yup, just around then. Are you sure? Pretty sure, yup. When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today. I asked him and he remembered. Isn't that right? Don't glare at me like that. I remembered it clearly, I did. Yup. You see? Continue. I was in the restaurant when I read Butz as usual. Is there anyone who can verify that? Well, I guess Polly could. That's not good enough for a court of law. Mr. Wright, exactly what is not good? Your Honor, Polly is a parrot. Parrot? Parrot? Don't be so hard on the girl, Keithy boy. Keith. The prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness was in the shop. Witness, please continue. Then I had a bang, yup. And where did the bang seem to come from? This just wastes time. From the leg, I figure. Are you certain? Yup. Good, continue. When I looked out on the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Was there someone in the boat? It was pretty far out there, I couldn't see clearly, but I figured there was 2 men out there. Yup. But you couldn't see them clearly. Yup. At the time, that is, at the time. So you heard 2 gunshots total. Yup. That's what Lotta said in her testimony yesterday. By your window? Yup, by my window, right outside the window of my little shack. And could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him. This is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony. I have a bad feeling about this. That man was a defendant. He's saying I can't believe he's dead. Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dad? Dead certain, Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead as he was walking by, too. Need more nuts. Witness. Are you sure the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him! That Edgeworth boy! He just fell on the floor. He was just like, that happened. This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. Von Karma. He lured me into his cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall. Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. I'd better act quick or this trial is going to be over. The thing is, this game is one of those where it's like, you pick any choice and it'll lead you to the right one anyway. But I feel like wait and see what happens is what it is, because we don't have evidence. We don't have anything to counteract this. But how can I raise an objection without any proof? Judge, there is no room for doubt in the witness's testimony. I demand that you declare your verdict. The judge is lost in thought. What should I do? Raise an objection, I guess? Your Honor, this witness claims that Edgeworth said, "I can't believe he's dead," but his words is all we have. If he were telling a lie... Mr. Wright, in the court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof. Nick, do you have evidence? It's no good. There's nothing I can do. Are you sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please, can you hear me, sis? Please, we need your help. Nick needs you. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Enough. The witness may leave the stand. And he's unconscious on the floor. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial, nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. What? No! This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. No. The accused will surrender to the court immediately. To be held pending trial at higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. The court is adjourned. I guess I lost. Wait! Who was that just now? Me! Huh? What? Larry? What are you doing here? Listen, you just gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today I remembered it. How did he get here? How is he here? Remembered what? The gunshot. I heard it too. Why is he here? Order! What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment. One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So you say you heard the gunshot? Yeah, I did. I got a gunshot that night. I was sitting there in the audience listening to the testimony. Then I realized something. Something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. Order! Order! Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over. Nick, this is it. Larry's given us a final chance at this. She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. He could make things even worse. Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse. You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there's another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. What's this? I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now. What? The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. I like how he's just like being all goofy over there. Court is adjourned. December 27th, 10:28 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Phew. That was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat there like that, Edgeworth. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night? Yeah. He said he went looking for the Steel Samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Oh, right. And he found the balloon in the air tank that night. Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? You say something right. Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh. When he when he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. I see. Right. Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance? Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials? Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth. Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15! Everything depends on Larry now. We're relying on Larry Butz. This is not good. December 27th, 10:35 a.m. District Court number 3. Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything you saw on the night of December 24th. Right, leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Von Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. That night, I was on the boat in the lake. I was looking for something that I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back at the rental shop dock. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked over the lake, but didn't notice the boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. That was unusually vague testimony even for this court. Is it any matter, Mr. Wright? You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press it. I'm a little scared. Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick. Very true. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? There are so many things wrong, I don't know where to begin. Well, okay. First off, what time was it? Oh, it was after 11 when I went on the boat. By that time, everyone had gone home for the night. So I waited until the coast was clear, so to speak. And why were you on the boat at such a late hour? I was looking for something. I found it. Looking for something. Yeah. Mr. Butz, what was it you're looking for? What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely he was hunting for this Gordy. You know, it wouldn't surprise me one bit if that was the truth. This is all irrelevant. Let's get over with it. So I quietly slipped the boat back in the rental shop dock. Around what time was that? Oh, well, let's see. I figure I was out searching for the boat for about an hour. I guess it was around 12, yeah. You're not sure? Hey, don't give me that face! I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay? People use watches these days, Larry. Then just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. Where did the sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know. Did you look at the lake? Yeah, I looked. Wasn't there a boat on the lake? Order, order. Well, Mr. Butz? Whoa. Everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was really foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Oh, okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of this case. So after I heard the single gunshot, I went home. So you only heard one bang, correct? Yeah. Well, Nick? It was a pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? Guess I should just start working on the contradictions. Sorry. I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister. Wait a sec, Larry. What? You only heard one bang? You're sure? That's what I said. But Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard two bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please. Huh? You know something's been bothering me? I'm a witness, see? I'm the customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? Mr. Butz? What? You only heard 1 gunshot. Are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Huh? Not sure? How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude. On my headphones. What? I don't know what's happening. Order, and stop that booing. Mr. Butz, you were listening to the radio on earphones? Yeah, so what? Is it a crime? I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. Sorry, I dropped something. What's the big deal? Mr. Von Karma, your opinion? Waste of time. I do not accept this witness, nor shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony? Continue, I guess. Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Bah! Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butz, please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio. Right, leave it to me. I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this. Believe me. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to all requests show on the radio, see? I listened to it really booming loud, like, but I'm pretty sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it, too. You listen to a radio at a high volume? Yeah, what's the big problem? Can a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. True enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony. Wait, Your Honor. The witness had said he remembers exactly what DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me? DJ? An announcer, the guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is when he heard the sound, no music was playing. DJ only talks in between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. I can't believe I'm continuing this charade. So, you turned on the radio? Right. I just wanted to hear someone's voice, you know? You don't know what it's like out there, alone, on Christmas Eve, alone! I shouldn't have said anything. Do you, by any chance, remember the name of the program you were listening to? This has nothing to do with the case, Your Honor. Objection sustained. The witness is listening to the radio. That is all we need to know. Tell us, Mr. Butz, how loud was your radio set to that night? I was listening to it real booming loud like. Real booming loud? Yeah, you know. And you had headphones on. Yep. I wouldn't think you could hear anything going on outside at all. Can you prove that? No, of course you can't. Nah, I can't prove it, but I remember that moment real clear. I mean, when I was talking about it, it came back to me real clear, you know? Let's finish Larry Butz's testimony and then I'm gonna end the part. What did he say? Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. What possibly good could come from a radio DJ sent to us? Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow this question only if you see some reason why we should care. Why not? We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Well, how do you know if we don't ask him, Fine, very well. Mr. Butz, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? Just when you said, hey, it's almost Christmas, I heard the gunshot. Are you sure? Of course I am. She had this real sexy voice. Maybe Von Karma was right. I'm not sure how that helped at all. This is the most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard. but there's one gleaming ray of hope in there. I've got to press it until we get to the bottom of what happened. You know what? Fuck it. Let's end this part here, and I'll figure out what to do in the in-between. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you want to see more videos from me or from the series, hit that subscribe button. And I enjoyed exiting the Shadyverse. My name is Shades, and I hope you've enjoyed your day in the Shades. See you guys next time. I'm going to figure out what we're going to need to do. Bye!